This man only wanted to take a photo at the top of the cliff, when, suddenly, the treacherous ice gave way beneath his feet. The world flipped upside down, and he plummeted into the void. At the last moment, he managed to grab onto a branch, sticking out from the cliffside, saving himself by a thread. But the relief didn't last. As he tried to climb back up, the snow-covered ground betrayed him once again. Clark fell into the 10,000-meter abyss. But something inexplicable happened. Before hitting the ground, he simply stopped in midair, suspended, untouched, as if invisible hands were holding him. The problem was that his body no longer obeyed him. Trapped, motionless, and completely alone. Desperate, he cried out for help, but the echo was swallowed by the empty canyon. No answer, only the distant chirping of sparrows in the trees. Days later, Barry and Alan, a young adventurous couple, arrived at that very spot. When they looked down into the abyss, they froze. Hanging before them, Clark was suspended in the air, turned into a frozen statue, dangling like a macabre puppet. Stunned, Alan pulled out his camera and captured the scene. What they didn't know was that the true danger still lingered nearby. It had all begun days earlier, when an alien ship crossed space and crashed into Earth after being struck by lightning. Amid spinning wreckage and chaos, a survivor disguised as a human. His name? Rick. He carried with him an artifact capable of destroying worlds, but he had lost it during the fall. With no other choice, he decided to infiltrate among humans. Rick killed a solitary local, stole his identity, and began searching for the lost device. He tried to act normal, but the sharp gaze of a boy soon noticed something was wrong. To the mother, Rick seemed ordinary, but to the child, he was an imposter. That realization sealed his fate. Determined to silence the boy, Rick plotted in secret. He tried sneaking into the child's room at night, but was caught by the parents. He sabotaged the boy's bicycle, cutting the brakes, hoping an accident would solve everything. Yet every failed attempt only fueled his paranoia. Still, Rick would not give up. To him, only one thing mattered: silencing the boy at any cost, because if he was exposed, his dream of conquering Earth would vanish along with his disguise.